If I can do my makeup like this, so can you. This is my full event glam makeup. Let's get started. Start off with the moisturizer. I'm using the one from Embryolisse, and then I'm going in with some underpainting. I'm just grabbing my Saucia cream bronzer, and I am going to buff that in with a big fluffy brush. And here I am using my very old but true Huda Beauty foundation. It was a little sticky, but you know what? A little goes a long way. So I went ahead and just applied that with my finger because I'm going to start buffing it out with a beauty blender. And I normally just apply this on my cheeks, my forehead, a little bit on my nose, and definitely on my chin because it's where I'm more prone to breakouts. Now I'm going in with a little bit of concealer. I'm using the Huda Beauty one again. A little does go a long way because I have a lot of fine lines underneath my eyes. I try not to use too much product because then they start to crease. I go back in with my beauty blender and really buff that out, and I have to look up because of those underlines. Now I'm going in with the Huda Beauty loose powder to set everything in with a powder puff. Now look at that before and after. Look at that, flawless. I go ahead and just set the rest of my face with that loose powder as well. Now I'm going in with some bronzer on my cheekbones where I had done that underpainting, and then I go back in with that loose powder to set everything else around my face. And I like to go in with the MAC Studio Fix to set everything on top of that loose powder. It just gives it that nice flawless base. Now I'm going in with the eyes. I'm using my Makeup by Mario bronzer, using a little bit on my crease, and then I use the shimmer in that bronzer on my eyelid. Now I like to go in with my MAC eyeliner, and I put that inside my waterline and above on my eyelid because I'm going to buff that out with a brush. You don't need to use any extra product. You're just buffing out that eyeliner. And then I also go in on the bottom of my waterline and underneath, and I just bring that down a little bit to smudge it out and just give it that nice bronzy effect. Now I'm setting in all of those powders with my Urban Decay All Nighter Mist. And now I'm going in with some highlighter on my nose and my cheekbones. Now it's time for some eyelashes. I decided to do individual eyelashes, not my best, but it's okay. Now I'm going in with an e.l.f. lip liner pencil. I usually don't go hard on my lips, but since this is a full event glam makeup look, it was necessary. Now I just go in with a little bit of lipstick to just mattify that out a little bit. And I've been obsessed with brown mascara lately, so I went in with some brown mascara to just continue giving that brown bronzy effect to my eyes. And now I'm going in with the Iconic London Setting Mist to just give me that final shimmer glow. Now, if your makeup doesn't look like this and you did this tutorial step by step, come back and rewatch it again, please, and let me know. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my full event glam makeup look. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, okay, bye.